Welcome back, you beautiful people. It is October 2024. Fall season is here. Q3 is done. Q4 is starting. Naturally, we're taking a look back at what happened in September 2024 and where we sit year to date. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who you think might be interested in this conversation. We'll jump right into it. On the detached side, in September, we sold a total of 583 properties. It's an increase of 16.1% versus 2023. The average price went up by 0.5%. We've got 13 more active listings, 13% more active listings at the end of September versus 2023. We've got 3.5 months of inventory. We are creeping towards a balanced market. It is still a seller's market in the detached world, but only just slightly. Year to date, you can see we're up by 9.4% total sales, and we're just slightly down in terms of the average price. So one thing to note is that prices for September are finally up month over month, $18,000. After so far year to date, they've been going up by $44,000, but it's the first time in the last 5 months that we're seeing prices rise month over month, and probably a function of the seasonality more than anything else. Normally we get a bit of an echo wave in the fall, September, October, and we're seeing it now. We're really seeing that sellers who want to be selling their property have to price it right. And if you don't price it right, the problem is you wind up sitting on the shelf for 3.5 or more amount of time, 3.5 months or more. In the next segment, we're talking about townhouses. These are both condo and residential. Total number of sales is up by 11.1% for September. The average price is just slightly down, not even enough to call it a 0.01%. Active listings are up. We've got 11.3% more listings, 816 townhouses for people to pick through, and it is still the hottest segment. It is still the best sellers market at 2.6 months of inventory versus the detached homes. Year to date, you can see the average price hovering around $550. The average price down slightly, 0.1%, but the number of transactions up by 5.1. And again, this average price went up by $14,000 month over month after a $23,000 increase year to date. So judging back all the way to January 2024, these row houses are definitely the most accessible type of properties for most buyers. If you look at the townhouses, if you look at the condo and the residential, still it is the easiest, best way to get into the market. On the apartment side, a bit of a different story. The number of sales is down from last year. The average price is also down from last year. Not a lot of sales on the apartment side. We've got a lot more for people to pick through on the apartment side, and we're sitting in a balanced market as opposed to the other two were a seller's market. 4.2 months of inventory, same as it was last month. Year to date, you can see the total number of sales is down by 1%, but the average price is just slightly up at 1.8%. But it's interesting to note that we did have another increase, month over month increase, $14,000, meaning the year to date decrease since January this year is only $7,000 for this sector. I think if you're a buyer, this is the best sector to be in. If you are a seller, you've got to price right, or else you're not going to sell. You're going to sit on the market and just wait for the right buyers to show up. As always, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this with someone who you think might like this conversation. If you're interested in buying or selling in the fall, or you want to ramp yourself up and get ready for spring, we're already doing appointments with those clients. Please reach out. You can book an appointment in the Calendly link below, or you can call 1-888-REAL585. And until next time, keep it real, collective.